Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is going to be a daily message. Obviously take what resonates, leave the rest. Are you tongue-tied today? Do you not necessarily know what you're attempting to create? Is it still up in the air? Is there some kind of a... It's hard to grasp it. It's hard to hold on to it. We are the world. Maybe there's a convoluted understanding of what we are the world is. Maybe you're having a hard time grasping at what the world currently looks like and what your hopes, dreams, and desires through your conditioning patterns of what you've been exposed to versus in your heart what you know to be your truth, right? The vibration of we are love, and we are one, right? And so as you're piercing through the veil of understanding, you're starting to see more the threads that tie us all together, right? And it's giving you this, it's kind of an understanding of the divine plan, of your divine plan. So it's getting rid of, it's dissolving your understanding of what is bringing you joy, alignment, confidence, selfness, self-understanding, not in an egocentric way, right? But you in an understanding your inner voice, your inner world, what is yours, what is outside of yours, what is the creation, abundance, desires that you have as you move forward. Confirmation. That was quiet. And it's kind of as you're starting to share your true voice of what is your truth, however it is for you, right? Because it's always somewhere in the middle, because we are the conditions of our current reality, right? Not to mention the way we were brought up, and then you learn to dissolve the things that were cast onto you, and then you come into your own truth of where you're currently operating at, right? And so as you're getting into this vibrational quest of we are all one, we are all kindness, and I am opening up to these new pathways, these new, they just said abilities. It's new insight. It's activating, it's dissolving what you, whoa, this is, okay, so ground your energy, because there's a death of the old that is on the board, right? And whatever your parents showed you was love, was dysfunctional love, right? Be it one or both, having third parties, entertaining third parties, filling up their inequality to fill their own cup, right? Looking outside of themselves. I'm getting you took this stuff on, and it's kept you away from your divine counterpart because you've been living in the old. And so through this peeling of your own layer of identifying what your conditional patterns are, even though you didn't even realize that this is what was taking place, right? A lot of parents do things in the dark and they think that their kids are not paying attention, right? They don't know because they're not the ones that are around. But an intuitive child can read your thoughts. So they know exactly what's going on. And maybe you did this with your parents, right? But this is what they're showing me. And what happened was you had this fear of somebody cheating on you, or somebody looking outside of a relationship, or always never being satisfied with the current environment. And so you took those up without even realizing, carrying the crosses is what they just said. And it affected your confidence, right? Because like you were constantly on guard. It was the way that you processed your emotions, and it directly affected the way that you're manifesting and the way you've been manifesting, pardon me. And it's kind of like your soul's been longing for this higher state of connection, this something that was not able to be obtained by your lineage, right? And so there's this dismantling of like the reality of what other people have said should be the current reality, or should be your current reality. Advice for today, insight. That too, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Trust what you're seeing, right? My light attracts light. Like when you hone and you say, you know what, I want other people that are like willing to grow, willing to change. Like you then become the channel for your inner child. And so is your inner child like operating out of a state of old wounds, or is it operating out of a state of playfulness, out of galloping, jumping, playing, drawing with crayons, like getting into a state where like you are just playful in like your current environment? It's almost like in order to unlock your abundance, you have to, and your manifestations, you have to get into a state of play, and you have to do that in order to create the what is coming next, right? And so it's almost also too like there's this redirection or this re-identification that like life is fleeting, right? That you're here one day and you're gone tomorrow. And somebody is either in a reflective state because of what they've encountered, accessed, seen unfolding, right? Be it you or be it somebody outside of you. There's some kind of a recap or an understanding, a recalibration, through the process. Yeah, and so your effortless effort is fully required, right? And so like a lot of people tend to think, oh, I've got to push a round dowel in a square peg, right? And in truth, like as you're manifesting, all it takes is a desire. You release your focus and then you allow it to come to you, right? And there has to be zero resistance. You have to not think that, oh, it's not coming. It's not coming yet, right? And you just need to allow it and say, no, it's here and it is coming. And with that, like that is going to create your unfolding of how your day is going to be. And so I would say, as it's coming up, consciously creating in your moment, through your day-to-day, through your inhale, exhale, like what is your inner dialogue saying? And just being more consciously aware of it today, because of the fact that like there's something with the manifestation, I don't know, but it's like you really need to be consciously aware because it's coming into manifestation instantaneously. Something to do with your full balance of releasing whatever this was, right? Whatever pattern of recognition that was keeping you away from your gratitude, from gratification, from like hopes, wishes, dreams, desires, right? Of a soulmate, of a twin flame, of like whatever was blocking you, that's dissipated and it's completely broken and gone. And so like ask yourself, what is my mood? How do I feel? What is my body trying to tell me? And like live in that vibration of like talking to your body, and understand that your body is talking to you, and get to where you can very much attune and understand like what it is your body needs, wants, desires, right? And you're following all of those attributes, right? And that's going to open up to the where you're going. So I'm going to leave it there. If something in this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, share. All the information below is for readings and for healing sessions. If you have any questions, you're welcome to write them in the boxes, and I answer what I can. Right? Until next time, be well. Ciao.